Hey everyone, how's it going? Blue Orc 2792 here to continue my Let's Play of Divinity Dragon Commander. And I'm hoping everyone had like a great Christmas and a happy New Year's. I know I did, like, you know, spend time with family and party with them. And you know, all that stuff. I'm hoping all of you did as well. And really, I don't really got much more to say about that. Devastator is dangerous against groups, but weak against individual fast-moving units. Well, it's not obvious for me, but I'll show you why. Just waiting for this to load. Oh, and by the way, if any of you made any like New Year's resolutions, I wish you the best of luck for those. I really don't know why it takes like this long to load. I mean, I get you got the strategy map and everything, but it doesn't really take that long. But I guess there's like a whole bunch of stuff, like the animation stuff that does in the background, so I can't really judge them badly for that. But anyway, let's see what Yorick and Prosper are up to.
Horror of horrors, Commander. Claudella, our foremost artist, turns out to be a sinner of sapphic sentiments. Such transgression cannot be condoned. The gods will not stand for it. All her works shall be pulled down onto the ground and smashed into the dust. Seven forgive us for having admired her so.
So, as always, Yorick is throwing a hissy fit and blowing something way out of proportion. Prosper, can you give me some intel?
Undead are in an uproar over nothing, Commander. Now they are systematically tearing down the statues of their own foremost artist because she made the posthumous confession of being gay.
Wait, what?
Earth moved her to do so, we'll never know, but the results are tragic. Please tell Yorick to calm his kin. Civilized society should not stand for such barbarism, whether the gods approve or not.
Yeah, I agree with you with that part, but wait. I'm gonna ask the obvious question. How the hell did that even work? No, seriously, how does that even work? You've seen Yorick, he's a friggin' skeleton. There's really no way to tell like a male and female unless you actually studied, actually studied bones, like crime scene, for like crime scene investigations and stuff. I mean, then you can tell which one's like a female or not. But how the hell does sex even supposed to work if it's two skeletons? I can't even start thinking, how the hell is that even supposed to work? How is that even supposed to work? There's nothing going on down there or in them or anything. There's just literally two bags of bones just rattling with each other. I'm just gonna continue before I before my brain starts to hurt trying to think like how the hell that's supposed to work. Edmund?
Commander.
Nothing really special. Catherine?
Inquire of me.
Nothing special. Henry? Nothing special. Oh, hey, Scarlet, how are you doing today?
Remember I mentioned the artist Della Gecko a while ago, Commander?
Yes.
Brilliant. Gay. Well, I have another example. The undead sculptress Claudella, who sadly perished a short while ago because of some strange disease that sometimes plagues her kindred.
Okay, how the hell does that one even work? They're already dead! How the hell is a plague supposed to affect the... I mean, I guess if it's like some sort of disease that just, like, literally eats the bones, but... Other than that, I don't have no idea how the hell is these supposed to plague an undead because they're already dead. I'm gonna continue before I start to hurt.
She was an artist of profound mastery, revered by every single one of the undead, but now that in her last will and testament she revealed to have had a long-standing physical relationship with a woman they always assumed to be her sister, the vermin are systematically destroying all her works.
Okay, I still can't keep being brought up. How would that even work? Seriously, I have no idea how the hell that's even supposed to work. Maybe someone in the comic section can explain, but good luck with that, man. Good luck to anyone who wants to try that out.
Beautiful bronzes, marvelous marbles, all are falling under the hypocrites' hammers. But you can do something about this, Commander. You can stop this madness. And if you won't, give me the order and I'll bash the skull of each vandal I meet.
I got some of the old. You can bash. Okay, that is just. okay. Wow, I'm out of it today. Okay, but on the serious note, don't go bashing Skull Scar. I'll take care of this. It's that ridiculous to let the undead destroy work of genius because of someone's nature.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Cheers, Commander. You're officially a patron of the arts now. I shall raise a toast to you tonight. And in the meantime, try not to succumb to the temptation of yanking away Yorick's lower jaw and throwing it overboard.
Scarlet, that's it. That's a temptation I think everyone on board is trying to not to succumb to. I'm gonna go to Grumio, see what he's up to.
The wizard has discovered many an engine to be.
Nothing to upgrade here, nothing to upgrade there. I'm gonna see what Maxos is up to.
My studies have been highly interesting of late, and have yielded results of great...
Nothing of importance there. So I'm just gonna do the strategy map. And as you can see, I think after like a few turns, my gold income and my research points are not going any higher above 50 or 30 because that's the maximum I can get from this part of the campaign. So basically what I'm going to do now is just send all my units in and just take over this country. And trust me, when you pretty much reach the end of like well, I guess you can say act, you want to be maxed out in gold and research points. And you're gonna see why. Yeah, you're gonna see why I also mentioned like a bunch of other times in my videos when I said I'll mention the usefulness or whatever of it later on in the future videos. You're about to see why. Let's see, I send all my units. So end turn. Go to battle. He only had like 85% chance of winning. Nah, I'm not gonna attack because really the only real difference between battling a capital province or country and attacking just a regular like province or country is that the enemy gains an extra building called a capital, which is basically like your gives you population points. Well, not gives you, but it gives the person who owns the capital province population points for him to spend. So he doesn't really have to, be forcing to just go out and blitzkrieg every recruitment center. And it has high health. But the problem is, if I destroy the capital, I win. I beat the enemy. I basically took over the country. But other than that, it's just basically another multiplayer map. So I'm just gonna have the army just auto-resolve it because I have faith in them. And as you can see, they are doing a good job at it. Okay, for some reason only hunters are fighting. And continue. And as you see, I've taken over the country. Yes! I've conquered the capital of Carthan, and I got research points. I really needed that. Thank you. You're gonna see why.
That the Dragon Prince was initiated in the ways of war and caught the attention of his siblings. Whereas the prince had been but a flea in his half-brother Carthan Axehand's coat, the dread decapitator now took full notice of what turned out to be a dragon, and so in turn did the others. Yes, it was in the heartland of Rivellon that the war would be decided between the last of Sigurd's children. Carthan remained a threat, as did his sister Sybil the Silent, who had cut out her own tongue a long time ago to stop the voices in her head from babbling. And then there was Farran the Fleshless, who was convinced he wasn't human at all, but rather an undead, which he would demonstrate by slicing the flesh from his body. Such was the crazed company the Dragon Prince would have to fight. Such were the terrors he would have to overcome. And the way he did so is still studied by all strategists in Rivellon today.
Okay, seriously, the father? What the fuck? You have some fat dude who's known as the Decapitator. I'm assuming he's the one who killed the father. You have a guy who thinks he's an undead, and the daughter who's gone batshit insane. Cause seriously, like the father, you fucked up, big time. I mean, with just one who's just a douchebag. We know they are literally just crazy. Like holy shit. But anyways, but I'm gonna get into Act 2 of this, and the real battle begins. Battlefield moves at heart of kingdom. All factions rally behind the dragon. Yeah, basically me. Art of Pervert protects Art of Pervert Sculptor. Dwarves, elf lizards, into the dead stand united. Emperor to guide all to victory. And that's it. Oh sweet, I can make bomber balloons. Oh hey Maxos.
For you, Commander. Great, grave, or gratifying. I'll leave its interpretation to you. The fact of the matter is your victories have gone far from unnoticed. That much you knew. But they have also gone a long way toward uniting a shattered realm.
Yes, they have.
It's therefore been announced that you are to marry, for that will bolster the populace's spirit and cement your power as emperor. Soon the finest princesses in the land will be here, bidding for your hand in marriage.
So, even though it's a marriage we're talking about, I don't really have a say whether or not I want to be married.
Not as such, no. You don't want to get married.
Well, never mind.
The decision has been made, you see. Matters such as these, even an emperor has to accept without remonstrance.
That is true.
There are worse things than tying the knot, surely.
I don't know. Some situations tying a knot seems like a fate worse than death. Just mainly because, like, some situations where, like, the political marriage, it just kind of, let's just say, went all downhill from there. But a host of princesses, you say, this should be, you know, a good time.
I dare say it will. But do not please take this matter lightly, Commander. Of course, I hope your wife shall turn out to be a charming girl indeed. But this, above all, is a political bond, meant to strengthen the ties between you and the faction she belongs to. Love, I'm sorry to say, has very little to do with it. But of course, I may be proven wrong. Perhaps it is even best that I had.
Well, let's just roll the dice and see what's the outcome.
Very well, Commander. And while you fantasize about pretty princesses, I'll continue my studies. Grumio may find his inspiration in dreams, but I'll stick to books, thank you very much. A wizard likes his nose between the pages, rather than his head in the clouds.
Well, good day to you, Maxos. And Yorick, he's probably gonna be like, how dare you, this is blasphemy! May the gods curse you, in some Shakespearean-like paragraph.
You may have gone against us. You may think you have won, Commander, but you have done no such thing. What is left of Claudella's works is locked away in so-called museums, away from the eyes of every undead. Not a single one of us will enter these places ever again, or be stricken down by the Seven.
That was a lot more calmer than I thought you'd be. I'm actually surprised about that. Hey, Prospero.
Bravo, Commander. You went out of your way to preserve the legacy of a fine artist, and did so despite the diplomatic ramifications. We lizards commend you.
Thank you. I'm gonna visit the bar. I think Scarlet is jumping for joy. Hey,
I must
Edmund.
admit you settled that last...
Hey, Catherine.
Under my rule, you'd be given the...
Hey, Henry.
You triumph.
Hey, Scarlet.
Good news, Commander. The undead riots have been squelched, and the many artworks of Claudella that escaped their pitiful ire have been placed in various museums where they're guarded round the clock.
Oh, it was no problem, Scarlet.
That'll show those intolerant bastards. This is a great victory for mankind everywhere. A victory of nature over nurture. Of freedom over oppression. The undead need to know one can be gay and held in high regard nonetheless. Let that be the lesson.
Yeah.
This whole business was about art, of course, but still. Let that be the lesson.
Yeah. I would pick you as, like, for marriage, but... let's just say... well, actually, no. Basically... there's a reason why I can't really, pick her for marriage. Well, multiple reasons, but anyway, that'll be explained in time. Now I'm gonna head to the engineering bay because I need some upgrades fast.
Grumio the grease monkey to be...
Oh, you're not Grace Monkey. Okay, yeah, I need imp fighters, and I need bombs away. Like right now. And you're gonna see why. I'm gonna visit Maxos, see what he's up to.
Your generals speak high?
Nothing really important. As you can see, I just took over the continent. Now this is the world that I need to take over. Yeah, I have a lot on my plate. But as you can see, I'm at a serious disadvantage with Carthan. Why? Well, he's already starting out with a powerful navy. I don't have jack shit. And as you can see, he can take me out in one turn, which I can't let that happen. So I need to play gold revenue and buy imp fighters fast. Next, I'm gonna have to get my transports all the way back to the safety of my province before they get destroyed by Carthan's fleet. After that, I'm gonna put one trooper unit in there and have them take over this country with the war factory in it. And that's really all I can do. Oh wait, hold on. There's one more thing I can do. Play a sabotage card and sabotage this one because he, yeah, Farron, sabotage Farron because he has a hunter which he can use to exploit his ability to move 2 provinces per turn. So he can basically take over all this within like 2 turns. Which I can't have that. I can't let that happen. If I'm going to even be able to survive the first few turns, I'm going to need to take over this part fast, or at least these 2 war factories. Right now, that's all I can do, so I'm going to end turn. Jesus. The beginning turn and they're already popping out huge armies. Man, I got a lot of work to do. Emperor to be wed, hopeful princess flock to the Raven.
They are here, Commander. The fairest maidens to be found. Here in the hope you will take their hand in marriage. Gathered aboard are Lady Lohanna of the Elves, Lady Ida of the Dwarves, Lady Camilla of the Lizards, and Lady Ophelia of the Undead. Godspeed, Commander. I wish you the best of luck.
How do I make my decisions? Do I tell her directly?
Heavens no, we wouldn't want to make a scene. The rejected princesses will be disappointed, and their counselors furious.
No doubt.
Once you have made your choice, inform me of it in confidence, and simply be about your business. I will take care of the rest.
Yeah, you knew you had my back, Maxos. Alright. First off, no human wife? What's the deal with that?
Been politically inopportune, Commander. Don't tell me you take after Edmund, and dislike anyone who is not of your own species. Any of these princesses will make for a loving wife, and bring you great prosperity.
What about... Why is there no imp princess?
There was an incident. Best not to mention it.
Well, there's one person who can explain why there's an imp princess. It's in the engineering bay. And, yep, right here. Trinculo short fuse.
Oh dear, oh dear. A ravishing imp princess was on her way to the Raven, Commander. But she and her chambermaids were playing hide-and-seek the lit fuse aboard her transport ship. And, well, they didn't find it in time. Poor girl. Died a true imp's death, though. Blasted to smithereens, fireworks in the sky. I'm happy for her, really.
Aw. I don't know what the real issue was. Like, maybe they just didn't have time for, like, a whole dialogue and stuff for the imp princess. But if you buy, like, the deluxe edition of Divinity Dragon Commander, you'll get to see the artwork they have for the imp princess, and she's pretty hot. I'm gonna visit the bar. Admin's probably gonna be his self.
Shopping for a spouse, are we, Commander? I wonder what the return policy on these princesses is. No refund after they've been used?
Oh my. Oh, I wonder what the return policy on these princesses is. No refund after they've been used. Oh my god, man. I can listen to Edmund all day. Just Henry's probably, you know, happy for me for obvious reasons.
You, Commander. You 4 women here begging to make her yours. Bloody hell. I wish I were a dragon knight.
Catherine, probably super pissed.
This is all too disgraceful. Parading these women around like prize cattle. Whatever happened to marrying for love? What happened to respect? Outrageous.
Well, again, marriages like these, it kind of doesn't apply. And the undead chick over there wearing pumpkins? Holy shit, she's wearing pumpkins for like a... She's stuffing the bra with... Or... I don't know, whatever with pumpkins. Like, I did not notice that until right now. I thought it was just some sort of weird thing that... I had no idea she was actually stuffing herself with a pumpkin. Oh my god. It's... Oh. Wonder... This is all the little things you find in these games like these. Scarlet, how you doing? How you doing?
You dragons sure have a nice time of it, Commander. Who's it gonna be? That elf girl is cute. I mean, you know, not that I've been really looking.
And that's kind of the other reason, but we'll get into that later on. Oh, I don't mind, Scarlet. Maybe... Never mind. Anyways, I'm gonna visit the throne room and check out the princesses. And she's... Huh. And I guess the council are gonna present their case as to why I should pick their princess. Let's talk to
Seven have graced
Undead.
you, Commander. For today they bring before you Ophelia, daughter of Everking, sovereign of the Skeleton Spire. A more splendid princess is not to be found. Marry her, and the gods themselves will bless your union.
Tell me, Ophelia, seems the god would bless our marriage, would you?
Go on, girl. Don't be shy. Answer the dragon.
My lord and emperor, I stand here before you because I was bid to, and thereby was I blessed. I am not worthy of your love. But should you choose to honor me with marriage, I should take it as a sign the Seven still savor my soul. And it will be my unwavering endeavor to earn the trust and affection you would bestow upon me. Grace be unto the gods, and unto you, my sire and king.
Wow. That was kind of touching.
Well said, my dear. That settles it, does it not, Commander? How can any man even contemplate the hand of another woman when he has met fair Ophelia?
He's not completely wrong on that, and yeah, unlike the chick at the bar, she's not stuffed. She didn't stuff herself. But she does seem like a sweetheart, so let's see what the other three are capable of.
It's your lucky day, Commander, for I have with me the famed beauty...
Is he not wearing glasses?
Princess
Oh, he's not wearing glasses.
Armardale. Dwarves have come a-courting her from each part of the realm, clad in solid golden belts, beset with diamonds, wielding axes so sharp they can cleave rock. Bold warriors that alone could face an army, but none has laid claim to that purest of rubies that is her heart.
All right, Falstaff, put a sock in it. I'd rather see you drink than drivel. So unbecoming of a dwarf.
Yes, well, there you have it, Commander. Lady Ida. To her very good health, I say, and your future happiness. I'm sure it'll be a blissful union.
You're gonna say like Falstaff was like, purest of hot. Oh crap, you just blew that. You just blew that argument right out of the water when you said that, Ada. Congratulations. Anyways, blissful union. Would you agree, Ada?
Why, yes, my little dandelion. What woman in her right mind wouldn't want to marry an emperor? 'Tis a right treat that you're not so bad looking either. But power, my lad, that is why we do it. The power of the dragon. Me? I do have a few personal stakes in this as well, though. My father, see, may the plague wither his pecker, is a right old rotter whose company I'm desperate to escape. Put a wedding ring on my finger, and your ship'll be my home. I'm sure we'll get on like two pups a play.
And wow. Seriously, I thought like from looking for Prospero, I'm probably not gonna like the lizard female, but damn, she is attractive.
What a strange day this must be for you, Commander. Having to receive princesses who are strangers to you and choose which one of them you would spend your life with.
It is.
Strange for the princesses themselves, too, Prospero. For they are put on display like cows on the market. And I am not a cow, kind sir. I am Camilla, a princess, rather reluctant to take part in this charade, but willing to do so for the benefit of all lizards.
But it's still voluntary still, right? So you'd like to marry.
To be perfectly frank, I don't know if I really do.
Oh. Honest and to the point. I like that.
Your Highness, please forgive her, Commander. Nerves, you see.
Prospero's like, dude, don't fuck this up, Camilla.
One, there is nothing to forgive, and two, I am calm as a frozen lake, so hold your tongue, Counselor.
I like her already. Like, yeah, you tell it to the Counselor.
Now then, let me elaborate. Unlike those other girls I've seen shipped here by their aspiring ambassadors, I am not one who spends her days in palace rooms having her nails tended to. I've studied law and am now Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of my native land.
Really?
I am a woman of the world,
That's impressive.
Commander, knowledgeable of matters of state. A royal marriage such as ours would constitute a political bond, not an amorous one. Though perhaps in time a reasonable amount of endearment may bloom.
Yeah.
Does never cease, do they not?
They never do.
Lizard and dragon. It would be an advantageous union. Think on it, Commander. What ambition I have compels me to hope I will be your cow. Or should I say choice.
Wow. Well, let's see who... Just damn, that's very impressive, like... And very attractive. Let's see what the elf. Let's see what the elf are capable of.
Come on, up you stand, back straight, chin high. The commander is here. No, you are not daydreaming, Commander. This is not a mirage that would trick your eyes. This unearthly beauty is real, and her name is Lohanna, Princess of all elves, the fairest fruit ever plucked from our green mother's world tree. I'll give you a moment to compose yourself, for not many can gaze upon her and be undaunted by the sight of purity perfected.
Alright, and what reason does perfection have to be here today?
The best reason of all. Love. Or so I hope. I have heard of your deeds and seen your portrait. Ever since, I admit I've been quite smitten with you, and when news of impending nuptials reached my dainty ears, I made certain Oberon would move mountains to ensure I'd get a chance to meet you. I know the very idea of love is often met with sardonic laughter in royal circles, where it is derided as a pleasantry that peasants may indulge in. But I would not have it so. Let love be your reason too, O dragon, should you contemplate our union. If not, I think I'd rather not be chosen.
Now, dear, don't put the commander on the spot. He's already head over heels in love with you, no doubt, as are all who have taken but a single look at you. And think of elven interests. We would have the dragon as our closest ally.
Alright. Well, if it comes down to it, Lohanna is too much of a cliche. Marrying a Lohanna is too much of a cliche. And the dwarf, well, just not that, you know. I mean, me and the dwarves are already butting heads, and yeah, she's just not my type. So it comes down to Ophelia or Camilla. And while Ophelia is really just a sweetheart, like makes you just want to treat her right, Camilla is always, like, would just stand as my equal. Not as like a partner, or well, not as like the one who stands behind me, but the one who stands besides me. like toe to toe. And oh, she is actually very attractive, and plus, well, sorry Ophelia, but it's a skeleton, so any chance for like an offspring just went from is none to none. And Ophelia is like, you know, again, is a woman of the world, so I'm gonna go with her.
This lovey-dovey stuff is wasted on me, Commander. But you go ahead and see who takes your fancy. Elf, dwarf, lizard, undead. They are all represented.
I've made my decision, Maxos.
Wonderful. Who is the lucky lady?
Lizard Princess Camilla.
A special lady, isn't she?
She is.
Gifted with great intellect, like many of her kind, and just as headstrong.
Yeah.
Allow me to be the first to heartily congratulate you, Commander. I will make discreet arrangements for her stay and the departure of the others. All will have been taken care of when you return from the battlefield.
Alright. I'm going to take my leave. I'm not going to be able to buy any upgrades, so I'm just going to head to the bridge. Get on this map here. And first thing I'm going to do is blockade Carthan here, because he can just make a transport ship, load all the units up, and just screw me. And I can't have that happen, so I'm gonna put one unit in this transport ship and have that transport ship make it all the way to the war factory. So my unload my units here so I can take that war factory, and the rest of my units will make landfall over here, unload, and I got a grenadier right here, so move my guys right here, all except for one, well, another one, and move this trooper down here to take this province. And I think that's all I can do at this point. Well, I'm gonna buy 2 more imp fighters to reinforce the blockade, because it's just very important. I just cannot stress it enough. I have to always keep the blockade on this place called Frostburg on. I always have to blockade it until I get a big enough force to take that capital. Because otherwise, he'll just murder me. And now they made landfall, I'll be able to hold off Farron and Sybil. And I'll just end my turn right here. Okay, it's 3 ironclads against 5 imp fighters. Not exactly the best of situations, but I have a lot of mercenaries, so I think I should be okay. Oh crap, he just rolled up a Devastator. Alright, well, looks like Sybil's about to go up against... Sybil's fleet about to go up against Carthan. Hopefully he'll be... Nope! My fight first. Okay. Let's see, I got a lot of mercenaries, so... Which one would be the best one to deploy? I think the best one I can do is these bomber balloons. And... more imp fighters, because I just can't afford to lose the air fleet at this point, because I need that blockade on. But do I have like a sabotage ability for like a ironclad? I thought I did. Nope, apparently I don't. And you know what, I'll command this battle myself, because it's going to be an open ocean fight. And hopefully under my command I should be able to... Wait, 6 units in combat for 14. Now, you know what, I'm gonna auto-resolve. Hold on, do I have, like, anyone that's, you know... Hold on. Auto-resolve. Edmund's my best choice, but I can't really... You know what, I'm just gonna auto-resolve. I have a bunch of dudes, so... Okay, so I only lost 1 imp fighter against their 3 ironclads. Okay, that's good. I can live with that. And they're about to lose that. Carthan lost his other ironclad. That's good, because I need those ironclads down. Ironclads are basically the guys that can basically shoot down other enemy air units, and I just need that shot down. And Emperor Mary is waiting to be held aboard the Raven command ship. Imp Princess dies during hide-and-seek lit the fuse game. Ministry of Education demands nationwide ban. Brutal clash of war and modern civilization. A report is going investigation on genocide. And I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you people enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.